Last time on Total Drama All-Stars. After swapping teams, Courtney and Duncan were stuck living with the enemy. But while Courtney was given the cold shoulder by every villain except Scott, Duncan got a hero's welcome so warm, it made him question his own bad boyhood. At challenge time, giant pancakes were gobbled down and, in a few cases, thrown right back up thanks to a barftacular obstacle course. Way to re-swallow, bro. The heroes finished first, but an uneaten chunk of cake in Sam's pocket sent the heroes to Loserville, and Sam took a particularly awkward flush of shame. Only 10 players remain. Which one of them is gonna take a circular swim in the big porcelain bowl? Find out right here, right now, on Total Drama All-Stars!
This slop tastes like dirt gravy, which technically would be mud, but...
Wow! Wow, Cam, you okay? Here you go, buddy.
Oh, boy.
I can't believe what I just saw. Or have just seen. No, saw. Either way, I can't believe it. Why would Mike do that to Cameron? They're friends. Did Mike break Sam's game guide too? And Sierra's smartphone? But why?
Look at my hand. It looks so weird without my phone. And without my phone, do I even exist? And if I can't talk to him, does Cody exist? Zoe, can you see me? Am I here? Ah!
Ow! What was that for?
I thought you couldn't see me.
What?
I thought I was invisible. Thanks, Zoe.
What?
Do you have to whistle through your nose while you eat, Wendy?
Typical Heather.
Typical Heather? He calls that a comeback? It's like he's not even trying. It's like he's lost interest in me. No one has ever lost interest in me.
To get the upper hand, I must throw Heather off her game. And so far, so bueno. Muy bueno.
I feel like I'm missing something. But what? What could it possibly be? Scott! I actually missed that scuzzball. I wonder how he's doing on Boney Island.
Yoo-hoo! Invincibility statue, come to Papa! Ah! Hey! What the? Ha! Later, sucker! Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah!
Evening, campers. Gather around the starting line for a big announcement.
Ah!
Oh my gosh! Are you okay?
Why wouldn't I be? That was nothing.
Well, good, because we have a challenge to win. Get it together.
Yes, ma'am. Maybe it's because Pappy's in the army and Mama's a waitress, but I kind of like taking orders.
My only interest in Scott is as an ally. Really. Sure, he's cute, but in a sloppy, rustic sort of way. Like a shack with nice curtains. Or a donkey wearing a wig.
Good news, you guys! As a special treat, it's time for an extremely dangerous nighttime challenge!
How is this good news?
Entertainment value, hello? This one is gonna be ratings gold. In a nod to Season 4's buried treasure fiasco, your challenge is to race to the far end of the island. First team to get every member across the finish line wins, and someone from the losing team will be taking the big flush.
Sounds easy enough.
It does, doesn't it? But tonight's full moon is an extremely rare blue harvest moon, and let's just say it has an unusual effect on the island's animals. Villainous vultures, you won the last challenge, so you get this map with the fastest route across the island. Heroic chumpsters, you get to wear nifty bacon hats and sausage tails, which should add to the fun when you come face to fang with the island's friendly creatures. And by friendly, I mean hungry.
If the villains have a map of the quickest route,
We should follow them. Great idea, Mike. He did what?
This will be a piece of cake.
On your mark.
You mean a piece of pie?
Get set!
Listen, you...
Mike, why'd you break my glasses?
what? I didn't! Who told you that?
Zoe made me promise not to say she saw you do it. Oops. Sorry, Zoe.
Seriously? Oh, man. I don't know what's been up with me lately. I haven't been able to summon my other personalities for days. And now I think I might be sleepwalking and breaking things and... Oh, I'm so sorry, Cam.
It's okay, Mike. I forgive you. And I promise I'll help you figure it out. Whatever it is.
You're a great friend, Cam. Cam?
Don't worry, Cody. I'll be your eyes and ears and as many nostrils as you need me to be.
Cody? You mean Cameron, right?
Sure. You guys, look!
What in the world?
Blue moonlight? Extraordinary.
A blue harvest moon? How fortuitous. Seems that this blue harvest moon has brought me back. Now that I'm in control, I'll torment these peons a little. But first, I have to sound like Mike.
Hi, I'm a bug-eyed weirdo and everybody loves me.
Perfect.
What was that, Mike?
Just, you know, sweet moon.
Since when do gators do that?
This moon is like no other. It must be causing the animals to become their opposite.
Wow, Alejandro. You're so smart.
Excuse me?
Who's a little bougie bougie boo? You are. Yes, you are.
I've never seen Heather be so sweet and kind. And it is terrifying.
Back off! Stay away from my Camp Cody-kin! Ow! 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 Ow!
I'm not gonna be taken down by a gang of bunnies. Help! I'm being taken down by a gang of bunnies! I wasn't scared of those bunnies. I was surprised. Totally different. Ah!
Uh-oh.
Whoa! That's it, I'm out.
Come on, now's your chance to get away from Sierra.
Won't that hurt her feelings?
Ow! Ow! I think it's using Morse code! Ow!
She'll be fine. She's got Zoe. Anyway, we should make sure there's no danger waiting up ahead.
Well, if you're sure.
Hold on to this stick. That way we won't get separated. Come on.
Ah!
Phew. Is everybody okay? Hey, where are all the guys?
Camp Cody-kins!
Hurry, there's no time to waste.
Ow, 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 ow!
Hurry up, Heather, you have the map.
Yay! Running! Good work, guys. We're halfway to the finish line. Yippee! This is fun. again!
Okay, this is sufficiently weird.
I know! Why is Heather being affected by the blue harvest moon?
Maybe she's part wolf?
So close.
You've had trouble accessing your other personalities ever since the beach challenge, right? That's when Scott hit you in the head with the shovel. Maybe that's the cause.
Wow, Cam, you may just have a point.
Ah! Ow! Whoa! Sorry. Lost my footing. Where are you? Mike? Where'd you go? Mike? Is that you? Mike? Anybody? Help!
Who will make it to the other side of the island? And who's about to become a serving of teen cuisine? Stay tuned to find out right here on Total Drama All-Stars!
Somebody! Anybody! Help! Nice bunnies!
Oh, that was close! Better hitch you up for safekeeping.
Hitch me up? What is that? Whoa! What are you doing?
Don't worry, I'll never let you out of my sight again.
But...
Let's go!
Never?
A rope bridge? Obviously, it's a trap. We should go around.
That'll take 3 times as long.
Well, I'm not crossing that thing, and anyone with any brains will follow me.
What if you get lost? Every member of the team must make it over the finish line for us to win.
Besides, if you don't come with us, we'll miss you so much.
If you take that detour, you'll cost us the game. That's your plan, isn't it? Admit it!
I'll see you on the other side. You know, if you make it.
Good luck!
Talk about gullible. Anyone who's ever seen a movie knows that the rope bridge always breaks. Also, I'm pretty sure Heather has rabies.
Who wants to help me make someone else wet their pants with fear, huh?
Hold on a second.
Hey, Duncan. Man, am I glad to see you. I got lost.
Yeah, right. Seriously, dude, where do I know you from?
Total Drama Season 4?
No, I know you from somewhere else. I just can't put my finger on it. Huh? Yikes!
Toodles.
Come on, guys! Nothing to be afraid of!
Except you.
Maybe someone brave should cross it first and make sure it's safe.
I'll do it. Back home, we have a special way to cross these bridges. Like I said, nothing to it. Are beavers normally nice or normally evil? Ow! 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 Ah!
No! Not helping!
Ow! Ow! Ah! My butt is not a chew toy!
Good job. Keep it busy. Shall we go?
If I don't die on this bridge, I'm going to kill Gwen for taking the long way around and costing us the challenge.
I knew you still cared. Now who's typical? Sucker. As if the moon affected me. But as long as I keep him guessing, I'll always have the upper hand.
How dare she trick me? I should have let her fall.
Ugh, stupido.
Ow! 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 Ah! Ow!
Chop this, freak!
Now the other team can't use the bridge. Brilliant plan, Courtney.
But if Gwen can't make it around the pit, the bridge is no longer an option, is it?
She's right. Terrible plan, Courtney.
Whatever, that's Gwen's problem. If we lose this challenge, it's totally Gwen's fault, not mine.
Hey, where's Mike?
He ran off. I think something scared him. Where's Duncan?
I thought he was with you.
Ah! This is so not how I want to die.
Ah! Get away from me, you little freaks!
Gwen, heads up! So, tell me.
Tell you what.
You know, now that you and Courtney are on the same team, what has she said about me?
Are you kidding me? How does such a big ego fit inside such a teeny tiny brain? She hasn't said zip about you. Duncan, you know what's most uncool about him? How he's still obsessed with Courtney. That's so uncool, it burns.
What is her problem? Of course Courtney talks about me. What else does she have to talk about? Scott? She's just using him to make me jealous. Well, good luck with that.
Gwen! Where is she?
Maybe she's at the finish line already.
The bridge is out. How are we supposed to get across now?
Hey, Mike.
What?
Hey, there you are.
Mike, where'd you go?
Sorry, Cam. A bear chased me away. But it's okay. I think I shook him.
But with the weird moon, wouldn't a bear be all sweet and cuddly?
Right. Oh, I'm an idiot.
I know how we can cross the pit.
Oh, boy. You know you're in trouble when the only person with a plan is Sierra.
Obviously, Mike is lying. What's going on with him? I don't know about this.
Trust me. Without my smartphone, my other senses have become heightened. Just hold on tight and try not to think about it.
Wait, what are we doing?
Something amazing!
Welcome to the finish line, villains! Seems like you're still missing a player.
What? Gwen's not here yet? Gwen! Ah! I knew she'd sabotage us. Seriously! You saved me.
You'd do the same if our positions were reversed.
Well, of course I would. No, I wouldn't. If our positions were reversed, I'd be one step closer to $1 million, and Gwen would be deer food.
There you are! We still have a chance!
Courtney and Gwen, the moon curse is over! Hurry!
They know it's over. They don't need you to narrate, Blalejandro.
She is so rude, so overbearing. I'm so relieved.
How did I get here?
Mike, hurry!
And the villains win! Again!
Wish I was on the heroes team.
Aw, cheer up, Gwen. There, that should do it. You think she was watching?
I can't do this anymore. It's over.
What just happened?
I never thought it would end like this. When he kissed me on the plane after the London challenge, I felt fireworks. This time, it was like being kissed by a shoe. The thrill is so gone.
Okay, peeps. Each of you is a loser in your own right. But the villains won the challenge, so they've earned themselves another night of luxurious luxury at my spa hotel.
I volunteer for exile on Boney Island.
Sure, I don't care.
What? No! Why?
Sorry, babe. I gotta find that invincibility statue.
Okay, people. Tonight we...
Wait!
Now what?
I volunteer for the Flush of Shame.
No!
Cameron, why?
Sorry, Mike. I'd love to help you with your, problem, but I just can't take any more of, this!
Oh, are you allergic to long grass? I can get chains instead.
Well, isn't this a perfect way to introduce the surprise twist? Today's ejected hero is tomorrow's new villain.
What?
That's right. Instead of flushing Cameron, I'm sending him over to the villain side. Sorry, Sierra.
I'll find a way to help you, even from the villain side. I promise.
Gee, thanks, pal.
Hi.
Cameron doesn't know what he's in for. None of them do. If I have my way, and I will, everybody loses.
Seriously, Gwen can't do what anymore? What is she talking about?
Think they've had enough punishment? Yeah, me neither. Find out who's next to take the plunge when we return with another all-new episode of Total Drama